I don't think it's a surprise to anyone when I say that this year has been hard. It's been hard in a lot of different ways, emotionally, financially, artistically. Hola, hola, my name is Joshua Zambrano and I'm a Vision Latino Theater Company Ensemble member, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys just a little bit about what's going on in my life with the Spotlight series and this episode, which I am calling A Social Distant Opportunity, a Pandemic Silver Lining. So yeah, this year has been hard on a lot of people. I think everyone can say that there has been one thing or another that's taken a piece of them in some way. So pointing out the fact that there are somehow still new opportunities that are rising up, and that there are ways that the industry and that we as artists can still be adapting. Projects that I've been able to work on this last year have ranged from a bunch of online play readings and play workshops to getting to book a commercial, which was weird to shoot in COVID times, and then also being able to do or be part of a mini series that were all Zoom recorded. I need to say, with all of that, my brain was exhausted because constantly all day, from work to play to my artistic endeavors, everything was done online. So I found myself staring at a screen all the time until something kind of magical happened. In the beginning of February, one of my roommates and good friends and Vision Latino Ensemble member, Eric Vega, reached out to me and said, hey, this theater company is looking to cast someone, a person of color, in one of their shows, check them out. And it wasn't until I got the call back for the gig that I actually looked up the theater in terms of where it was and found out, oh, this theater's in Michigan. However, the theater company, Black and Brown Theater, based out of Ann Arbor, was so incredibly generous to me and has been this entire process. But they basically said, hey, Josh, we want you to be a part of our show, and would you be willing to, maybe stay in an Airbnb that we rent out for you for the whole month? And I was like, that's a blessing. This is kind of a leap, but I want to do something exciting. It was an opportunity to do some live theater, or at least record it live, right, with actual actors in a scene with me. And I said, fine, let's try it. Let's take a leap of faith. So I told them yes, and I packed my entire trunk full of stuff, and I drove the 4.5 hours down to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I've been set up in this Airbnb pretty much ever since. But it hasn't been easy. I mean, every time I leave this room of my Airbnb, I have to wear a mask. Every time I go to the rehearsal space at the theater, I have to wear a mask, and we have to act on stage with a mask and try to stay socially distant and not touch each other and just be extra careful and hand sanitize and everything. I had to get COVID tested again yesterday, and then stay in isolation for these next couple weeks and not interact with too many people outside so that we don't get our castmates sick, right? Like, it's not easy, but at the end of the day, this opportunity and the ability to be in a space with your actors making that art in real time, not over the delay of Zoom or any other recording or virtual device, I mean, there's nothing that beats it. And so for all of you out there that have been starving for it like I was, trust me, there are opportunities out there. Theaters are trying to make a way, and I think it is worth it. And this remote nature that we have, even though it can be difficult to balance and figure out, I think that we're reaching a place that it's going to become more accessible, and that we'll be able to be together again and making things again. And I just really can't wait for that. So thank you guys so much for listening to me. I'm holding it out here. I have rehearsal later today, but I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.